Hi everybody! Okay, it's time to brush up on another awesome topic that focuses on possessive noun. Have you heard of apostrophe S? In this video, I'm going to teach you the usage of apostrophe S that expresses possession. So don't jump ship yet, it's gonna be a piece of cake. And today, I've got a challenge for every one of you as you stick around after this lesson. So I suggest you stay tuned, you find some space, grab your pens and notepads, and let's jump right in. Hi there everybody! To begin our topic for today, let me share with you these three sentence examples we have here. Alright, Bianca's pretty. Bianca's studied her lesson. Bianca's car. Alright, take a look at these three examples we have here beside me. What do you think they have in common aside from Bianca's name? Perfect. They all have apostrophe S, but do they have the same meaning? Actually, they don't. Let's examine them one by one. Let's take a look at the first sentence we have here. Bianca's pretty. This sentence actually is a simple present tense wherein you can see the subject plus the verb plus the adjective. Actually, this sentence describes the subject with an adjective, which is pretty. So, obviously, the apostrophe S in here is a short form for the be verb is. Okay? Now, let's go to the number 2 example. We have Bianca's studied her lesson. So we have the past participle in here, which is the studied, and past participle is commonly used when we're talking about present perfect tense. Okay, so again, obviously, this apostrophe S in here is a short form for a verb, which is has. Alright, so Bianca has studied her lesson. Now let's move to the next sentence we have here, which is the last example. Bianca's car. What do you think, this apostrophe S in here? Is it also another type of verb? Is it a short form of the verb? Actually, it's not, because this sentence talks about possession. Okay? Bianca's car, meaning Bianca possesses a car. She owns a car. Alright, so that will be our topic for today. We are going to talk about possessive noun, or we are going to talk about the usage of apostrophe S. Alright, so in using apostrophe S, let me share with you the grammatical structure so it will be easy for you to imagine how to use this. Alright, so we have the subject, which is the possessor or the person who possessed something, with an apostrophe S plus the thing that the person possesses. Very easy, right? Alright, now let's move on to the rules that we need to observe when we are using apostrophe S. Actually, there are only a few of them. Alright, now the first rule is that we use apostrophe S when we use it for a person, or the possessor is a person. For example, I have here, for example, this phone is not mine. It is my sister's phone. You see, the possessor is my sister, and this phone is owned by my sister. So you say, my sister's phone. Is it right to say, this is the phone of my sister? We can hear that. We can hear some saying that, though it may sound right, though it may sound good, but it's more natural to say with apostrophe S, like, this is my sister's phone. Okay? And it's correct when you say with an apostrophe S when you're talking about possession. So don't ever say, this is the phone of my sister, if the possessor is a person. Alright? Okay, now, number 2 rule is that we use apostrophe S for singular noun. Okay, meaning one person. For example, I stayed at my sister's house. Who is the possessor in here? My sister. Okay? So my sister is only one in the sentence. So we use apostrophe s to state as for a person who possesses something, and for a singular noun. All right. Okay. What about, the question is, what about if the possessor is a plural noun or more than one person? For example, parents. Okay. Do we need to use apostrophe s? Actually, if you encounter this plural regular nouns, we have two types of plural nouns. We have the regular plural nouns and the irregular plural nouns. Let's take a look at the regular plural nouns. Usually, for regular plural nouns, we just simply need to add s to its singular form to have its plural form. For example, parent, parents. Okay. All right, the question is, are we going to use also apostrophe s to state a possession? Okay, in this matter, the rule becomes different. We don't use apostrophe s. Instead, we just simply write apostrophe after the plural nouns. So, for example, my parents have a brand new car. So I would say, my parents' car. Right? So where do we write the apostrophe? After the possessor. Okay? Get it? Okay, very easy. You see the sentence, my parents' car. So the apostrophe should be after the possessor, which is in a plural form. All right? Very easy. Okay? Or you can say, I stayed at my friend's house. Probably my friends are married. They are husband and wife. Okay? So that's why it's plural. Now, what about if the noun is an irregular plural noun? Sometimes in English, actually in English, there are nouns that, you know, when you try to change them into its plural form, definitely change its form. For example, man, man, woman, women, child, children. Are we going to use apostrophe s also or not? Or we just simply need to add apostrophe after the noun? Actually, in this matter, if we are using a regular plural noun or collective noun, we use apostrophe s, right? For example, women's basketball team. So you use apostrophe s, okay? Or the children's playground. Very easy, okay? Now, I have mentioned just a while ago that why is it we cannot use of when we're talking about, you know, possession? Like, for example, this is my sister's, the right thing to say is, this is my sister's phone, right? Why is it we cannot say, this is the phone of my sister? Do you know why? Because we use them for places or thing. What I mean is that when your possessor is a place or thing, we use of. We don't use apostrophe s. Remember that. For example, Madrid is the capital of Spain. Okay? Madrid is the capital of Spain. You cannot say Madrid is Spain's capital because Spain is not a person. It's a place. Okay? The color of the coat is red. The coat, you cannot say the coat's color is red because the coat is actually the possessor in the sentence, which is a thing. So instead of using apostrophe s, though it may sound right, but actually it's not, you use of, okay? So the color of the coat is red, okay? Now, I have a challenge for everyone. I have prepared just 3 sentences, and we are going to examine this 3 sentences, and if there is you need to correct it if it's not right. Okay, the first sentence is, Pedro is the husband of Monica. What do you think? Is this sentence right? Pedro is the husband of Monica. Who is the possessor in the sentence? Monica. So when we're talking, when the possessor is a person, do we use of? No, we use apostrophe s. So is this sentence correct? No, it's incorrect. So the correct sentence is awesome. All right, so the correct sentence is Pedro is Monica's husband. Get it? Very simple. Okay, now let's move to the next example. Japan's capital is Tokyo. Okay, let's identify the possessor in here. Is the possessor a person or a thing? It's a thing. Okay, but why is it we're using apostrophe s? Apostrophe s is only for a person, which means this sentence is not right. So what is the correct sentence for this? Japan, the capital of Japan is Tokyo. Okay, so that's the correct sentence for that. All right, next sentence. What's the next sentence? The car's color is red. Is this sentence correct? The possessor is a place or a thing or a person? A thing. So do we use apostrophe s when the possessor is a thing? No. Which means this sentence is incorrect. So what's the correct sentence for this? The color of the car is red. Perfect. So we're done with the apostrophe now, but with apostrophes, we need to practice. You have listened, you have heard the general ideas and how to use them, and I really urge you to, to practice more and make it as a living. Like what I mean is that you have to use them most of the time and make sentences using this apostrophe s. And if you have one, don't hesitate to put that in the comment box below, as you can see there, and we'll be sharing a lot of beautiful sentences, and I really wanted to see that. All right, so guys, if you like this video, if you like my teaching, why not subscribe?